All right. So let's see how this is looking. Let's see how this is looking. Okay. So I want to make sure that we are currently live. Lit. We are live. All right. Let's see how this is looking. It should be like infinity. I just want to see how this looks. Actually, I don't. Awesome. That's working. And then let's see here. Let's see how this looks. Yo, yo. Nice. Let's get it. All right, all right. Great evening, everyone. This is Devon with AI Consultant Pros. And today we're doing an AI workshop, and we're going to be doing the AI workshop in ChatGPT. Well, first off, I'm an AI business trainer, and what I do is I help out teams of businesses, help out their like employees, and to basically create a super team by utilizing AI tools. So here at AI Consultant Pros, we just help out different businesses build up their teams by using AI. And then eventually we even show them how to integrate automation. So now that we are here, and I'm glad that everybody's been so patient, let's get into it. So, thing is, this is my ChatGPT, right? And so here, I'm actually showing you that this is one of the folders that I use called AI Consultant Pros. This is my project. The thing is that people don't really know much about the projects on ChatGPT. And so I wanted to do a video on it because this can be very valuable to you if you haven't utilized or even seen a purpose to even get into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just check out the one that I've made just so you can understand it and see an example. So this is AI Consultant Pros. The thing is, if you go to the left side of ChatGPT, I most likely have to have plus. If they do have it for free, that's great as well. However, I do know I have a plus account, and I always recommend everybody getting a plus account. It's only $20. Literally spend that on just breakfast and dinner. So what we can do is there's a lot more that you can work with ChatGPT. If you keep limiting yourself on ChatGPT, then you're not going to understand how to actually utilize the tool for your benefit. So I always recommend just pay the $20. I mean, it's worth it. You can literally hire a whole business assistant. So, right. So when we go to the left side of ChatGPT, you're going to see how they have the GPTs under. I have a couple that I've made and used some other ones. They have Sora, Codex, Library, which is just a bunch of pictures and things that you've generated on ChatGPT. Then you have the search chats if you wanted to look for some previous chats that you've done, and then of course the new chats. All right. Now, if you go over and do a new project, you can literally name anything. So for most business owners, I always recommend them to actually just name it based off the business. So we just say um, top notch lawyers, right? So we just put that, boom, create the project. Once we create the project, it's going to be blank, right? However, this is now going to be a project folder. So with this project folder, we can do multiple things. We can add photos and files. We can turn this into agent mode, do deep research, everything else that's like applicable with ChatGPT, right? So from here, we're not going to do anything just yet. However, you can utilize this just as normal ChatGPT. The thing is, we want to make sure, right, that we are putting in the title or name of whatever the chat's going to be. So you can't just use this as just like an open note kind of thing where you could just chat with ChatGPT. However, we want to make this into more of like a COO or CEO of your company, or even somebody that can be for marketing, right? So the first thing that is the most important thing is, before we even put in anything, we want to actually give this instructions. The instructions is basically creating the mindset. ChatGPT is the mind, but then the instructions is like putting the tracks and laying them down, so then that train can move towards where you want it to be, right? So the best part is that you can just build this within ChatGPT. So I mean, it could be easy. It's like, okay, act as a master lawyer business, a lawyer firm that generates $1 million a year. You are the COO, right? We got something as simple as that. And chat will know, okay, that's what it is. So so we could say game plan for this year. This will be the topic. So now you see that ChatGPT is just basing it off of like, hey, it's a COO, so it's going to be aligned with even how much money we're making just based off of this game plan, right? So it says foundation positioning now. Okay, cool. It's like giving a whole game plan. This is all nice and dandy, right? However, it would be even better if we gave this more of a specific details than just something as generic as that. We can go that simple. However, what if we want to be more specific? So this is what I would do, right? I actually created this thing called like a master prompt generator, right? Let's see. Boom. Let's try again. Here it is. So a master prompt generator, I just made this because it'll just make it easier to just put in commands into ChatGPT, and it's going to basically be our prompt engineer. So by doing that, we can be like, design a or design instructions for ChatGPT to make sure this is working. There we go. Design instructions for ChatGPT to run my lawyer firm. This agent will give me advice and question and present 5 questions to help get a clear picture of how the business will run. Boom. So there we go. We're gonna do that, and then what's great is this is gonna just give me a whole anatomy of the ChatGPT-5 prompt. This is specific for it. So now we have the details. This is the role definition. You're an AI business architect. Okay, cool. So now, awesome. It's giving us everything that we need. Your responsibilities, diagnose current structures, revenue model. Also, I want to be like, hey, talk to me as a 10th grader and make sure you're specific and realistic on our goals. So now me adding that is just going to revise it. Oh, actually, let me go back. It didn't do exactly what I wanted. This is nice though. I'm going to say, go back here. What I meant to put is revise the prompt because we don't want it to assume. And even though this is grammatically incorrect, ChatGPT actually understands and multiple times just to make it easier to know that it's going to do the full task. Excellent. Now it started over. Boom. And it made it as simple as what a 10th grader would understand. Right? Or just to be even more specific, we can say, and implement in the prompt for ChatGPT to talk to me as a 10th grader, and make sure you're specific. And we'll actually separate those. Nice. Let's get it. So now it should take what we had before, kept it how it was. Yeah. It's very simple. So there we go. So now we're going to go, boom. Let's make this brown right here. So I got a lot better. So now we're going to scroll down, go to top-notch players. Boom, it's back. So another cool thing is you should be able, you can also add color or even emoji. They just added these emojis here, so why not put that in? Let's turn it, yeah, we'll do blue. So now, let's save, boom, now it's blue. You can even change the color for it. So now we're gonna take this, bring that out, boom, put that in there. Now it's gonna know what to do each time. So this is the business coach. So act as my marketing team. You are the CMO. Simple as that. Now focus on giving you 10th grade level strategies that drive revenue. Boom. So now it's giving me a full plan just for marketing, but at least like this is now just for the marketing team. Now I'm like, all right, cool. I already have this. For online marketing referral content, this is doing really good and giving me that plan. And then it's going to ask me these 5 questions every single time that we do that. And the reason why I created this and wanted to teach this is because it's a very simple way to designate positions for AI to think. Instead of having all of your chats in one place, you have it under one mindset. And so now with that, you can add as a CEO, marketing, getting leads, and at least you can separate that from all the different ones, just like how I did with mine, like with AI Consultant Pros. I don't mind showing you because it shows you how I keep everything, whether it's workshop activity, weekly workshops, school platform, right? AI, yeah. So there's just a lot of different things that I implemented, and then you can see here, just so I'm able to organize my thoughts on how to build up my company. So yeah. Other than that, that's good. So appreciate you for tuning in. Definitely, you can book some time for a consultation with the AI business trainer so we can help you out and build upon that. Next week, we're going to be doing is utilizing NotebookLM to be our prompt engineer and utilize it by implementing different videos and PDF files. So I appreciate you all for being here. This has been Divine Devon. And you can find us at AI Consultant Pros across the internet. And yeah, you could get our Instagram, website, and it's all there. Thank you again for tuning in. We'll have more to come. And continue to be amazing. Peace.